Yes. Habari zenu Wakenya wenzangu. I'm Gakonga, your coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. Vision Total Football Kenya. Now, I want to say this. Kenyan government must sue FIFA. That means Kenyan government must take FIFA to International Court of Justice. This point, I have said it before, and I'm going to repeat it again today. It is very, very crucial that Kenyan government takes FIFA to the International Court of Justice. This FIFA ban that we are on right now, Kenya is in a FIFA ban, which started last year, and it started like a joke with a suspension, and then it was escalated to a FIFA ban. Now, Kenyans have suffered a lot. Football players in Kenya have suffered a lot and a lot. Yeah? Because investors have no confidence anymore with our Kenyan football. That confidence has already gone, yeah, some years back. But even the few sponsors who were coming to Kenya after this FIFA ban, there is no single sponsor who is willing to look into Kenyan football. And this is going to continue for a very, very long time. Now, the reason here is this. FIFA calls what the government did third-party interference. My question is this. What did the FIFA expect the government of Kenya to do? Kenyans have been complaining a lot. Citizens of Kenya have been complaining about the football management, the football governance, the rot in FKF. Yeah, even the mismanagement of football elections. A lot is wrong with Kenyan football, and it is not yet about to change. Then the government had to come in. The government had to intervene, yeah, following the media and citizens' outcry. The government needed to sort something at least. But now FIFA calls that third-party interference. I want to ask this. We all know about Chelsea, the football club. Yeah, the football club, Chelsea. The government of UK forced the Chelsea club to be sold by the Chelsea owner, yeah, Roman Abramovich. Why? Because he is a friend of Russian president. So when Chelsea was sold, yeah, the money that was received, which is 600 billion Kenya shilling, is about to be sent to Ukraine to help the people of Ukraine. And the owner of Chelsea will get nothing, not even £1 out of that sale. And that is the recommendation of the UK government. It is happening now. It is true. The club was sold and the money is going to a Ukraine bank to help the people who have been affected by the war in Ukraine. Now, even before the club was sold, the club had been banned from buying players or selling players. Now, who is involved in buying and selling players? Obviously, England FA has a part in that. But England FA was told by the government they cannot allow Chelsea to buy and sell players. Now, I want to ask this. Why is this not a third-party interference? Why is this different from what the government of Kenya did by taking an action that the government believed it is going to help the Kenyan football? Why is these two very different? To me, they are the same. And I'm not saying that the Ukraine people should not get the money. That is the right way. How the money was spent or how the money is going to be spent is not my issue. My issue is about this, the interference or the intervention, whatever you want to call it. For me, the one in Kenya is an intervention. The one in UK is an interference. But FIFA has found a different way to interpret this so that Kenya can be affected by the ban. England cannot be affected by the ban because there is no ban in England. You've never even heard about it. Therefore, I want and I beg Kenyan government, and I beg His Excellency President Dr. William Ruto to pursue this route I'm talking about so African football can start to get justice. Because so many countries in Africa have been a victim of this FIFA ban all across Africa. And this is something African presidents and the African Union must look into, because football will not develop in Africa, yeah? Because the African Federation, they are very different with the European Federation, where they are strong bodies, yeah, bodies with ethic, and they can develop themselves, they can restructure themselves. The African football federations are made of individuals who have conflict of interest, who have personal interests, who manipulate the delegate system so they can be re-elected. Therefore, it is really important for the governments in Africa to be very close to the football governing body. But this is what FIFA is, is victimizing the governments for doing this. Therefore, as Africans and people who are passionate about African football, we must pursue a different route, and this will begin by Kenya suing FIFA. Therefore, we can take our outcry to the international world, and then this Article 17 of FIFA statute can start to be looked into, because this article must be amended by putting 2 sub-articles. Sub-article 1 must differentiate intervention and government what I want to say, these sub-articles, they must separate interference from intervention. What Kenya did is intervention, and there are interferences. I'm not refusing that, but these can be decided in a court. In any court or in any sports tribunal will be able to decide whether this is an interference or this is an intervention. That is not up to that is not up to us now. Or we should ask for is an interpretation of this Article 17, and that should be done by amending Article 17 of FIFA statute and by inserting 2 sub-articles to separate interference from positive intervention. This is something as a country we have to pursue. Kenyan government has no choice. It must pursue this article if football is to develop in Africa. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for supporting Vision Total Football Kenya and for being part of Vision Total Football Kenya. Let us continue fighting for Kenyan football, and the revolution is still underway. I live in peace. I'm gone.